There is so much emotion surrounding this American arrival on the battlefield, but really, it's very, if you take out the emotion and just look at the dry information, it makes a lot of sense factually that the United States would get involved. They offered a diplomatic path. They offered it for 2 months. Everybody understood that Iran was developing a nuclear weapon. And we're not talking about Iran developing a nuclear weapon. We're talking about the Ayatollahs and their modesty police creating a nuclear weapon. A country which has blown up American soldiers, which has financed the whole conflict between Israel and the quote unquote Palestinians, that has tried to assassinate President Trump, that is like a boogeyman in the Middle East. Trump comes in, he doesn't immediately threaten with violence. He's like, listen, let's do diplomacy. Let's make a deal. They go, no, we don't want to make a deal. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Israel clearly attacks Iran. We're tired of this. We want, I think Netanyahu wants to build a legacy in which Israel finally gets to sit in peace in this region, and really to achieve that, which is an incredible goal that Yishai, you were just saying that we never thought like would really happen, that he would like really actually do it, that he would really truly go for it. It was something that, these missiles that are falling on Israel, they are way serious business. Everybody can see the images of what's happening. One of the missiles fell today in Ramat Aviv, northern Tel Aviv, which is known to be like an upscale bourgeois part of Tel Aviv. And that place got like just rattled to the foundations. I mean,
these are giant, supersonic, ton worth of TNT, super powerful things. Like there are some reports, not from the Israeli side, that Israel is not able really to stop them totally. And the fact is
we can see that has been proven that Israel cannot stop them totally. I don't think they're just letting them through for funsies.
And ironically, Malkah, I think it's actually important for Israel to be hit, only in the sense that nobody should think that this is that we have some kind of panacea against Iran, that we're like a superpower against Iran. Like Iran is a formidable
I don't know
enemy.
if it's important, but it's happening, and so therefore it's real, and therefore we need to do something. But the point I wanted to only make from that is that even with all that, and it's crazy. I mean, you've already played just like a tiny little bit of the videos of what's happening to people's lives. And their property is just being decimated. Their homes are being destroyed. With all this, I am not hearing a lot of criticism for this mission here inside Israel.
Right.
People are sitting in their bomb shelters. Kids are missing their last weeks of school. Our son, Elazar, was supposed to graduate from grade school this week. Tonight, in fact, he was supposed to have his graduation from grade school. Mm-hmm. It has been minimally pushed off. It was supposed to be a week filled with like end of year activities, field days and movies and saying goodbye to your teachers, saying goodbye to your class, all kinds of graduations. All that's gone. Not to mention that you, Yishai, were stuck outside of Israel. There's other people stuck outside of Israel. There's people stuck inside Israel who can't get outside, right? It's really affected our daily life. We've been in shelters. We wake up in the middle of the night with alarms. We wake up early in the morning with alarms. It's affected everything. Yeah. But yet Israel, it seems, is pretty unified in its understanding that this is necessary. And we are all eager to see the fruits of this mission ripen in front of our eyes. We all really want to see the miracle that we've been waiting for, which is true peace in the land. We looked to the United States as a potential partner in that, obviously for us, right? Obviously, we want this for us. But really as something that can bring peace also just to all the rest of the world. This is not a regime that is good for this world, that wants good for liberality. And when I say liberal, I don't mean it in the like American political sense. I mean liberal like liberty. They don't want liberty for people. I just saw a video today from Iran that was smuggled out of Iran. There's this like little festival, and a little girl is like, there's some music playing in the back, and she's just dancing. This like little girl, she must have been 6 or 7 or 8, something like that, and like in swoops this like black veiled banshee, right? This like ghost woman who swoops in, and she starts to criticize the mother and shuts down the little girl from dancing, right? Now, I'm not advocating for a world in which we like don't have any, values or religious values or anything like that, that everything needs to be some kind of like atheism. We need to just rip out religion out of the world or something like that. That's not, I mean, look at me, right? Like that is not what I'm advocating for. But what I'm saying is that this Iranian regime is a regime of oppression and fear and violence that wants people to have a relationship with it that is based on fear, a relationship on God that is based on fear, and that and just terror. And that is not something that is good or healthy for the world. I am very proud, aside from the fact that I want peace for my own children, and I don't want my children to have to fight in any more wars, and I don't want my children to have to fear terrorism or bad people in their streets. I want them to live the kind of life that we all dream of for our children. Aside from that, I am very proud personally of the thought that perhaps what we are doing today could help the people of Iran, the women, the men, the elderly, the children, help them to build the kind of society that they originally set out to build.
Well, let's see that, Malkah. Let's see a little bit of the reactions in Iran. If you're mentioning it already, let's take a look at some of the reactions in Iran. Check this out. That video is amazing. It looks just like when the Berlin Wall fell. But also, what's interesting is I was on Piers Morgan, and I was going off against this guy named Omar Badar, and I said, Omar Badar, he is trying to make it look like it's Israel against Iran, when in fact millions of Iranian people are with us and want to see the end of that regime. And he's like, no, they're not. That's such a fake thing that you're talking about. I'm like, but it's all over the internet. Here's videos, and I got more. And he's like, it's only 3 people, you and your friends. And, and he was just trying to obfuscate that. And there it is, right in front of your eyes. And I have more videos like that to play. The bottom line is that Iranian people, I don't know if they're necessarily throwing off the regime or not. I don't know. And that's really up to them. Or maybe they need help because the bad guys have so many guns and are willing to be violent against them. But the bottom line is that clearly millions of Iranians are not happy. And this is a moment where they're going to get a chance, if not a fast liberation, then a slow liberation. And you're totally right that this is good for Iran right now. This is good for the Iranian people. It's good for this region. It's really a better day for this world. It's a better day for this world.